It is Tuesday the 13th of February. We are at Comedy Tonight in Hammersmith. Been here a few times, really like it, really enjoy it. We're trying out some new material, as I've been sort of hinting at, probably from before Christmas. Probably haven't committed too much to it, but I think it's more just how you try to figure out new material. This is kind of like the first bit of, I guess, substantial turnover for new material I've done since I've started. Had last year where I really delved into refining my 10. That was the aim. So now, this year, we are going for another 10 minutes, maybe 15. I tried my new bit yesterday. I'm trying to be a bit broader by doing fat jokes. Is that a joke in itself? Should I use it? But no, I guess not that I'm overly conscious around this idea that my comedy is black and whatnot, but I don't know, I do want to try different things and have a bit of range and see what I can do with certain things. I tried out a couple of different ideas, and I do like the idea of me being fat and what that means and growing up and whatnot, so that's what I'm doing. I got some good feedback yesterday for the first time, because I've kind of been eating shit with it for a few attempts. So that means, you know, tonight we'll try it again and I'm going to absolutely eat shit. But the significant thing here is that it's more around, I think my process is, and not saying it's dissimilar to anyone else's, I mean everyone has their own way, but it's more around figuring out a structure that makes sense. Obviously you use some jokes to kind of formulate the bit, but I have ideas that I want to try, and yesterday was the first time I think I made it a bit more coherent, which I think makes sense to actually try that out. The other thing that I'm conscious of, and I don't know if you can do it consciously or not, is, you know, when I did a vlog, no I didn't do the vlog actually, but a while back, a couple of weeks back, I did a gig with this guy who's a professional, 24 years in the game. It was a proper film, he got paid for it, but he was just trying stuff out and still made it funny. And yesterday, I think I did a good job of mixing new material and actually still trying to make it funny. And I think that's just about being relaxed on stage, and that sort of did happen yesterday. I was maybe a little bit too high, so I forgot to record it, which is a shame, because I think there might be some bankable bits in there, but we'll try again today, see where we're at, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a good one. Sorry I haven't put a vlog out for a little bit. I mean, I've just put one out just before because there was a delay in the clip, but I haven't really done much recording just because a lot of life admin. I moved house, which was taking up a lot of time, but we're finally in there. Still living out of some boxes and stuff, but we'll get there. So a little bit tired still, but we will crack on because that is the comedy life. On a bus, chatting to no one. People probably think I'm an absolute psycho. Let's have some fun.
You still do the video thing?
Yeah, we're about to do it right now.
Stop it.
Yeah.
On the streams coming in.
Give up for Monica and our great mic skills. Nice. You guys are cheering up my friends and family when we all found out I was security. Hey. You guys are great. I grew up a fat kid. Now I'm a fat adult. I did not see that coming, I'll be honest. No, I was really surprised really, because you know, when you have your Frosties with a pint of Coke, no, because when you're like a fat kid, I don't know if you lot thin fucks, fuck me, there's no fat people here. It's not going to work. No, when you're like a fat kid, adults come up to you and say, oh, you'll go out of it. Fucking bollocks, alright? I'll go around it. No? I used to think childhood obesity was a problem simply because you couldn't hand me down clothes, do you know what I mean? No, that's fine, I mean, you know, you're just trying to shit out of it, innit? These are shit jokes, but we're in it together! I've got 5 to 7 minutes and I'm using all 20, alright? Yeah. But the thing is, right, when I tell people I'm like how much I weigh, they say, "Oh, you don't really look that big. You carry it really well." I mean, what the fuck does that mean? What? Because I don't need a fucking forklift to get me out of bed. No. Unless you've got a futon, boy. Them fucking things are hard, right? Yeah. Mate, you guys are not futon crowds. Fair enough. Yeah. But you know, the thing is, right, as a fat person, I know I'm fat because when I try to, my shoelaces go untied, all I can really do is just look down in disappointment. You know? It's like, fuck. If I try and untie my shoelaces, if I try and untie my shoelaces, I feel like I'm drowning. You know? And I'm a pretty good swimmer. I don't even know why. You know, when I walk to the kebab shop, right, there's always a risk that if my shoes are untied, I'll just lose one. Thank God for delivery, man. People complain about them service charge, but fuck, it's cheaper than a pair of trainers. You know what I mean? But when you're a fat kid as well, people come up to your parents. I don't know if you've ever had this because you're all thin, like I said. But people come up to my mum and say, "Oh God, you know, you really shouldn't be that fat. So unhealthy." Yeah, my mum would agree with them. So I mean, I'm like, "You're the one that fucking feeds me, bitch." You know, she's acting like I come out the womb with a bucket of chicken. Fucking crazy. Absolutely unbelievable. But my name is Chris Alley, and I started stand-up comedy almost 2 years ago, which is crazy because back then I actually had hope. And, it's been going pretty well. I'll be honest. You know, I've been getting some good feedback here and there. Not here, but you know. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. But people have been coming up to me after gigs and saying, "Chris, I really like your comedy, but it's just a bit too black." I know, like, what am I supposed to do? Joke like I'm a white person? I don't like skiing. What even is a dad? I remember the first time someone came up to me after a gig and told me my comedy was too black. I almost spat the fried chicken out my mouth. I don't know what it is, what people's problem is, if they're trying to like praise me or not, but I think the reason is, right, the reason I say what I say is because people have talked about privileges a lot, and I think as a black person, we get privileges too, right? Am I right, sister? No? Alright, no, just me? But you know, look, like we get privileges that white people don't get. Like we get to say the N-word, or I can dance. Hey. I think it's this, right? I heard this saying, right? The saying is, not every white person is racist, but all racist people are white. But you know who said that? Some black cunt. You can laugh, it's fine. But Marcus said, like, there's no football fan. See, I'm a big football fan, me. Big football fan. Trying to become a medium-sized football fan, you know. I'm still holding on to that Christmas weight since I was 12. But you might have heard about this, right? The Premier League recently released this list of the most influential black people in football, right? So really good stuff. It's players like Rashford and Saka and the other one that missed. Guess what they called it? They called it the blacklist. I know, I mean, like, outside of it being massively offensive, I think it just lacks creativity. Like, what are these arseholes going to come up with next? The most influential Slovakians in football, and call it the checklist? My man. I love it. I can see what you like in him. He's a good guy, good laugher. Yeah. Look, I know we're trying to recognise black people, but coming up with a list of black excellence and calling it a blacklist is almost as bad as putting an all-black political party and calling that party slave labour. That's a good fucking joke, alright? Fuck that shit. Coming in strong. Did anyone in here, give me a cheer or raise your hand, did anyone in here grow up with a bit of an annoying dad? Yeah? Must be nice. Had to be showing off at this point. No, I grew up with a single mum. Wonderful single mum. You know, growing up, she did all the typical things that dad would do, you know. We go out and play football. She taught me about girls, what she called slags. She would taught me how to shave. You know? It was hard to get between those legs, but you know. Hey! I'm a good son. We've all done it. We've all done it. No? But something else about me is I grew up with a twin brother. So nice they made me twice. Or as my mum likes to say, 2 mistakes for the price of 1. Silly bitch. Something about my twin brother is when people see me and my twin brother, they say I look exactly like him, which really pisses me off because I think he's fucking ugly. It's tough. But something about my twin brother, he's gay. And when he came out as gay, it really wasn't a surprise, you know, because we grew up together. We used to play games. We used to play doctors and nurses. You know the game where you play different characters in hospital? Guess who my gay twin brother always wanted to be? Beyonce. Always the this shit. Work related, apparently. You know, when my twin brother came out as gay, he came out when he was 18 years old. It was just great because he was telling friends and family. The only problem I have is I'm a big homophobe. Great time to walk in. No, I'm a big homophobe. Big homophobe. Trying to become a medium-sized homophobe. That's a stupid joke. I'm leaving on this one because I just got one. Does anyone in here have an air fryer? Yeah. What have I been doing all my fucking life? I mean, does anyone else, like, when you got an air fryer, right? Did you cheer?
Yeah, we got it this week.
How fucking amazing, right? I did not know you could cook with air. You know, it's like having an oven if an oven was a toaster. That's how quick it is. You need to get that shit, man. Fuck me, that's all I've got really, I'll be honest with you. But you guys have been absolutely wonderful. I've been Chris Ali. Thank you very much. We are back with the one and only Dina McElhenney. Haven't been on the vlog for a long time, fan favourite.
Yeah.
We will ask you first, what do you reckon?
Yeah, it was a good night, all in all. A bit long near the end.
I'm talking about me.
You were good. You were great, actually.
Great?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I feel like you got the crowd going.
Yeah.
Before that, they were a bit quiet, I think.
Bit mild.
Yeah,
bit
I actually looked at the audience, which is not something I often do when I go to your gigs. I just thought, because I know some of your jokes now, I thought, let me look and see how the audience react.
Yeah.
And they were laughing.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, we had pretty shit seats. I don't know if you're going to be able to see me in the shadows because we were staring right at lights.
That
but
light.
yeah, I really enjoyed it actually. I've had a couple gigs lately where I've been trying new stuff, and I was saying earlier, like I watched this guy. I did a gig with this guy who was like 24 years in, and a proper night, and he was just trying stuff, and he was so funny throughout, and it was just because he was so relaxed and he was just chilled, and you know, I'm trying to emulate that with new stuff, and I think it's fun. But I'll throw out a few things like, I'll probably need to start explaining it because I throw out like lines for like hacky stuff. You know, the thing I said where I was like, oh, not futon fans, because comics say that all the time. You see the guy at the end was like, not a fan of something or other.
Yeah.
So that's something for the fans to look at. But good night. I think it's. I think the fat stuff has some legs.
Yeah.
Maybe the air fryer. I'm trying to.
I feel like we need to find out where the air fryer is going because actually, it's all everyone's talking about at the minute.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, what I was thinking about doing was trying to describe like if people were to say how they don't need an air fryer because they got an oven. Because for the longest time I was like, I wasn't going to have it. I'm going to say like, maybe something like, I don't know why I'm saying it now. Saying you've got an oven and comparing that to an air fryer is like saying you've got a penis even though it's 2 inches.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then saying how like,
air
fryer is like 9 inches of black steel about to put food in your face pussy.
Yeah, I think you need to think of something to go with it.
She doesn't like it.
No.
But it's literally the first time I said it for her. But yeah, good night overall. Now we have an hour trip back home to the fucking North London, North Wheezy. Do you remember what we say at the end of the vlog?
No.
We say on to the next one.
On to the next one.
Love you. Bye bye.